I don't see anyone in aquarium.
Smoke behind D-bomb. There now.
One VIP, one base. Three VIP, one base.
Yo, what's Fluggage? Luggage.
Luggage lit.
Nice. 3v1.
Last was VIP. She
I'm
could-
planting. Planting.
She was VIP.
Yeah, VIP hall.
Nice job, guys.
What if I told you Glaz isn't a meme operator? Would you believe me? And that the reason people think he is because they don't understand how to play him. What if I also told you there's a huge secret to playing Glaz that no one ever told you about? That once you know will give you a massive leg up in winning games and that you can start implementing the very next game that you play. I'm pretty confident that by the end of this video you'll have everything you need to start your journey catching people off guard and winning with Glaz. Sometime in November last year, I finally got tired of hearing this. Bro, do we really need a Glaz? Dude, stop throwing and pick an operator that's actually useful to the team. Glaz is only a meme operator, and please stop throwing my elo away. All of these in ranked, of course. Sick of hearing these comments, I wanted to know for myself if he really was a meme operator and really was as bad as everyone claimed. I had played Glaz before, but not very much. So I set out on a journey to end this argument once and for all. Was Glaz really a horrible operator? Or did people just not know how to play him? After months of playing and dying and winning and losing with this operator, this is the round that gave me my answer.
I don't know, now I got cam.
Yo, nobody's playing Aqua.
Nobody?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on ruins.
Jaeger's in the corner of pool. Smoke's playing pink. Yo, he moved.
Yo,
he's
pool
tagged him.
table.
He's going, he's by the rotate.
I have a drone in luggage. Can someone watch it?
Jaeger. That's Legion. Yo, downstairs. Nice. 4v1. Where's he at? He's flank, right? Yeah, go for flank.
Downstairs!
Alright, go for flank.
Dude, your pink up.
After that clip, I decided that he was definitely not as bad as people said he was, and that he was actually very viable in the right circumstances, and with a little practice. The reason this round stood out to me is because I never would have got these 2 kills that I got if I wasn't playing Glaz. At least not as easily. I mean, the Jaeger felt perfectly safe and paid no attention to the smoke in the window, and I never would have thought that the Legion would have been prone and that I could wallbang him next to the reinforcement if I couldn't see him highlighted in yellow through the wall. No other operator can do that for you. Those may have been 2 of the easiest kills I've ever gotten. A good question then is, how often does seeing people through smoke and through little punch and bullet holes through the walls actually get you kills? And the answer is a lot more often than you think. Watch how in these next clips that there's pretty much no way I would have known where someone was if I didn't have the yellow vision and if I couldn't see through the smoke. Guy.
Is that connected side?
Another guy. Really quickly.
Jaeger's full vibes.
Am I? It's so easy, dude. They just don't expect it. Oh, let's get in there. A really powerful part about Glaz that is really easy to overlook is the ability to look into any room, quickly scan it with your crosshair, and know if there's anybody holding any kind of pixel angles or exposed in any way, especially with really complicated rooms like lobby on bank in this clip. When it comes to Glaz's loadout, there's not a lot to choose from. He only has the sniper with the different types of reticles for his primary, and for his secondary he has the PMM, and I would say that he has the other pistol, but they're actually changing that in Crimson Heist, which is right around the corner, to the Gone 6, which is this unique explosive round launcher that has one shot and is geared towards getting rid of defender utility. I am excited about this, but I don't know if it'll be worth trading the PMM for it. The PMM has gotten me out of a lot of tight spots, being one of the most powerful pistols in the game. Obviously he has smoke grenades, and as of making this video he also has grenades, which is kind of dumb to me, since Glaz's whole ability is focused around seeing through smoke. Don't get me wrong, grenades are fantastic, it just doesn't make sense for Glaz. The way Glaz's gadget works has changed quite a few times in the last year, and they'll probably continue to change it for a while. But as of making this video, Glaz's scope has the movement detection bars on the left and right side of the sight. When you hold still, you can see through the smoke almost perfectly, and your target is highlighted bright yellow. But if you start to move, the indicator bars on the scope will slowly start to disappear, and you will gradually lose clarity seeing through the smoke. Even with all 5 of the bars gone though, you can still see people through the smoke, it's just a lot harder. I cannot believe I did not know this about Glaz until making this video, and explains a lot of my frustration when using his gadget. It was my understanding that when you moved with Glaz with his person using the bAd.T keys, that alone would cause you to lose the clarity in your scope. What I did not know is that simply looking around with your mouse not only has the same effect, but actually depletes your clarity bars almost instantly, depending on how fast you look around. Honestly blows my mind that I didn't know this already, but now I know. Actually moving forward with the bAd.T keys really does not take much away from the bars. It's mostly just looking around. I'm really glad I'm making this video because it's going to save me so much frustration and confusion going forward. If you stop moving and you hold perfectly still, your vision bars will regain quite quickly. It only takes about a second. If you're just moving with your body, it takes 8 seconds to deplete the bars, versus your mouse, near instant. Something that really helped me with playing Glaz is actually increasing my ADS sensitivity for his scope. Siege is mostly a close quarters game with some long range gunfights to take, mostly on the outside of the building. Once you get inside the building, there aren't a lot of long angles to take advantage of with his 4x zoom scope. I currently run 8 horizontal, 8 vertical at 400 DPI, and Glaz's 4x scope set to 163. This is not quite 1-to-1 ratio, meaning the same speed as my un-ADS sensitivity, but it's pretty close. It's just a tad bit slower. This high sensitivity, considering the magnification, was very difficult to control at first, but in my opinion it was definitely for the best, because even inside I still like to use the 4x scope as much as possible since it has the yellow vision. So for my playstyle, I still need to be able to flick quickly between doorways and turn around quickly without having to un-ADS and then needing to ADS back in. The way that I play Glaz is I first consider the bomb site that I'll be attacking. Are there good windows to repel? Are there a lot of long angles that I could easily pick people off from? If we went for a smoke plant, would Glaz easily be able to take advantage of the situation? For example, covering the planter while he's trying to get the diffuser down. If I think the bomb site has those things, then my next step will be to make a plan for myself. Where am I going to push? How am I going to get inside? Or how am I going to help my team somehow? Like getting the pick on this Wamai on Aqua Balcony, for example. You see, what I learned in my few months of playing Glaz is that anytime you smoke something or throw a smoke, the defender's response is not to hide or to be cautious of it. Quite the opposite. Their response is to do one of these things. It is to peek the smoke and hold an angle on it, to throw something into the smoke like an impact, a nitrocell, or a gas canister, or to just run straight through the smoke to try and see what's on the other side. Rarely is the smoke ignored, and because of that, the smoke is effectively a bait to pull the defenders out from their hidey holes, exposing themselves, getting you an easy kill. Remember how I told you about the big secret that nobody mentioned about playing Glaz? Well, believe it or not, it is actually using the suppressor on Glaz. You see, when people hear this, and they will because it's loud as cuss. They now know not to peek any smokes that they see thrown. On top of that, if you can't get a headshot and you have to go for body shots, it will definitely take more than one. And without a suppressor, you have the direction indicator from where you're being shot at, so they know exactly where you're trying to kill them from. However, with the suppressor, there is no direction indicator telling them where you are. And when you try to shoot them or shoot out a window or anything, they won't know it's you coming. This seems like a very small detail, but it wasn't until I started using the suppressor that I really noticed the difference. People know that sound, but they can't know it if they don't hear it. One other thing people forgot to mention about Glaz is that he's just so much fun. I mean, he's a sniper operator, and with the suppressor, it's fun to be all covert op with him. If you want to see how far I've come with him, check out this clip right here.
Kitchen's clear.
They don't have stuff on the hatches.
Oh, there's a Mozzie in garage.
Good to go in.
Open itself.
Is he still there?
Clear. I think there's a guy near main stairs, I think. There's definitely a guy running around.
He's up top.
Yeah.
He's by like here.
Mozzie was garage.
Oh, we need to get this shit open. They don't even have mirror. Yeah, he's playing garage. One's under the A box.
That's Jaeger.
Go on main stairs.
Oh, under hatch.
1 HP.
Just peeking it.
They have diffuser, I guess, and they're holding that. That's probably
Yeah.
what they're doing.
1 HP. Till downed him.
I think there's a
1
cam in
HP.
Another one, I think. Game.
No, guys right here, soft ping, holding the CC door forward. Right here, soft ping. He's holding it.
Okay.
Tight angle on the CC door. Still there, CC door. Going to rotate, red hall, in red hall.
He's in Red Hall?
Ran into vault.
He's inside, I think.
He's down there?
Yep, definitely went in there. You have to go for a kill. You have 15. I think he's rotating.
He's up top, dude.
Oh! Coming down to get your drone.
That is facts, dude.
This guy's
Dude, he went
better,
straight
dude.
for that drone, bro. He's built different.
He's soft ping. Oh my god. I literally called out like he saw it. That was the fastest ping kill ever.
That's a fucking YouTuber.
I mean, he got fucking
I have the
aggro on your.
diffuser. That's probably a bad idea.
Nah, it's good.
Where the hell is
Oh! I'm hacking! Oh my god!
Dude, that's the Jaeger. You gotta be kidding.
I just got reported!
Smoke is literally